Okay, today I'm doing a molecular gastronomy experiment, and I'm going to make dark chocolate spaghetti for a dessert. And I've got my agar-agar. You need a whole sachet of this, and it's a natural gelling agent, and it's found in red algae. But I bought it, well, it came in this molecular gastronomy kit. It needs to be dissolved in 3/4 of a cup of water. And then it actually needs to go on the boil. Now that needs to be brought to the boil before I add my dark chocolate. So I'm adding dark chocolate, and it's actually 85 grams of dark chocolate. And I'm also adding 1 tablespoon of vodka. In the recipe it suggests that you add Tia Maria, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. But I only had vodka, so I'll give it a go. Okay, it's been brought to the boil now. So I'm actually going to add the chocolate, and you need to actually, before you even consider putting it into the tube that you need to make sure that the chocolate's entirely dissolved. And I'll put the vodka in now too. Okay, I've just poured my chocolate from the saucepan into this bowl. I'm just going to fill the syringe. And then secure the pipe or the tube to the end. Oh, cool. Okay, and now it will just fill that tube. Oh, this is wicked. I just want to stop before it gets to the total end, because otherwise it's going to come flourishing out. I might stop there, or a little bit more. Okay, I'm just going to take that off. It's hot, don't forget, so be careful. And now it says just place it into the cold water bath, and it's got to stay in there for 3 minutes. Okay, we'll let that go for 3 minutes. Okay, so we had some leftover chocolate and jelly mixture, so I've moulded up some of these, and this one has come out of the mould, but I've cleaned up the edges a little bit. But this one's turned out really well in the mould. I think you have to be really consistent with how you put it in. You need to try not to get it up the edges. See how that one's gone up the edges? You could probably flip that over and it'd be okay. And this one here, I've just demolded, and I'm going to just cut it into 4 squares. And this could be the base on a dessert, or you could just use it as decoration. And you can see how it's like jelly. Okay, so my dark chocolate spaghetti has been in the tube now for about 3 or 5 minutes in the just cold water. And now I'm about to try and release it, and it's going to be the base of the spaghetti, of the dish, sorry. Whoa! Okay, next tube. When you're doing this, you need to make sure the syringe is all the way back. I accidentally did it before and it started to suck the spaghetti back up. So you probably do want to have a guide on it a little bit. So I'm just going to hold it this time. It's so cool. It really is the texture of spaghetti. pull the syringe back up again. So that will be the base of my dessert. Okay, so I've just added some strawberries to my dessert. I'm just adding some ice cream and a little bit of icing sugar on the top. It's a bit like spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, so that's my dark chocolate and spaghetti dish. Okay, this is what I've created with the chocolate jelly sheets that I made, and I actually made them on a textured plate so that they'd be lovely and textured. You can see they've got like a slight texture on them from the plate. You might not be able to see it, but yeah, can you see how jelly it is? And what I've created here is like a chess game or checkers. Just adding the finishing touches. Oops. And again with the icing sugar. I love icing sugar. Voila! This is another one that I did with the molds. So you've got the love heart molds and the star molds, and then I just cut the little triangles out of the sheet. It's a bit more amateur than the other two, but still it's got some appeal. And I'm sure kids would love it. Okay, thank you for watching.